Welcome back to the Red Bull Soapbox Race 2019, where our Have-A-Go heroes are all laying it on the line in a bid to become this year's champions, here at the spectacular surroundings of Alexandra Palace.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is nice.
It's really nice. Now, next up, combining the bravery of the London Fire Service, the expertise of Winter Olympians, and a clever little twist on a 90s movie classic, it's time to find out a little bit more about Team Hot Runnings.
We are Team Hot Runnings. We're all London firefighters. We've got Pascal, who is the pusher, along with myself, Emma. The driver of our team is our captain, Pete.
Having Pete as the driver is probably the biggest worry.
He came into work one day and said, I've done this Red Bull Soapbox race before and I want to enter it again. And you can't really say no to Pete. He's so enthusiastic about it that we got encouraged along with him.
So I came up with Hot Runnings. Well, now I need a bobsleigh. Where am I going to get a bobsleigh from? And so I contacted the British bobsleigh team. And it just went from there and it got madder and madder.
We've had a lot of help from the British Bobsleigh Association. They very kindly donated us one of their old bobsleighs, which Pete has cut bits off of it, added bits to it.
It is super strong. It shouldn't break. I just don't want it to break.
And it's going to be so quick. We're going to make it fire engine fast.
In our soapbox, we have one weakness, and that's the weight.
Hey! We want our soapbox to represent who we are. So it's a fire brigade theme. We might have some blue lights, we might have some sirens. It's going to be pretty special.
The British bobsleigh team today, they've taught us how to push start much better, much faster.
They know what they're doing and they are Olympians. So getting a smidge of their experience and their knowledge is brilliant.
When that sled gets moving, it gets moving really quick. And it's getting over that fear and anxiety about jumping into something that's essentially moving away from you.
It's a lot heavier than it looks. I'm not the most coordinated of people when they started talking about make sure you jump in with your left foot, make sure you jump out with both feet, and I'm not very good at that.
I thought it was really easy. I wasn't expecting to be so good at it.
No, I don't.
Race day, I'm most looking forward to the atmosphere.
Frankly, I'm absolutely terrified of doing the performance at the beginning of the race
We've got some very good music.
in front of 20,000 people live
We've got some very good props.
and millions more watching it on TV.
It's going to be awesome.
That terrifies me.
We know there's going to be fire stations all across London watching us as well. We've got a little bit more pressure. I'm a bit worried by that, actually.
So, Hot Runnings, a team of London firefighters, Peter, the pilot, Pascal, Emma and Martin. The performers are Anthony, Andrew, Michael and Adam. And it's been put together, this soapbox, with the support from the London Fire Brigade, the Fire Brigade Welfare Fund, the Fire Brigades Union and, of course, the Team GB bobsleigh team. Hence why the team is called Hot Runnings, and away we go. And it's a real team effort, this. I noticed that the pilot, Peter's got a gum shield in, just in case. He's not going to find Anthony Joshua halfway down the course, but he is going to find the kicker, the bone rattler, and that water feature as well. So this is so far, so good. Through the chicane nice and smooth. They might want to try and find a bit more speed if they want to really set a time. They've lost the front now, which might well have just been slowing them down a little bit. So the soapbox went through the bone rattler. 30, big smile on the face of the sign. Here's the kicker, nosedive, over the finish line, 39.95. And the straw bales used at the end to stop them. And that was a nice run, it was smooth, there was no drama on the way down. All of the obstacles were negotiated smoothly and effectively. Lots of concentration there on Peter's face, who has been involved in the soapbox race before, the Red Bull soapbox race back in 2017 when he was pioneers. Today he's part of Hot Runnings and he and his team will be delighted with that run.
I can feel your shaking adrenaline in your body. That was fast. It was so fast. I mean, was that quick enough for you? Was that quick enough in the back?
That was very quick indeed. Very quick. We don't use brakes.
Well, I should hope not. So did all the pushing practice pay off?
I think it must have done. We had a good start and we just flew down.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
You look like you had the start ramp nailed. That was never a problem.
No, straight down. The first jump, I thought, oh, then we flew it and it just enjoyed it then. It was really good. Really good.
Let's have a look at Can You Believe